it going, everybody? Andrew here, and today we are going to be taking a look at the Groove Wallet. And what the Groove Wallet is basically your minimalist everyday carry type of wallet. You can kind of compare that to other wallets like the Dango here that I have. This is my previous wallet. It's kind of like a bifold. Maybe your little leather card holder with money clip. This is going to be an all metal construction. I'll be flipping this a lot probably just out of habit and just playing with it, but probably like your Ridge or maybe even like the Esker wallet that also has the same type of card fanning motion, but this one's a little bit different. It probably took me hours and hours of research of what my next wallet was going to be, and I settled on this, and I'll go over some reasons why and comparison. So why would you want a minimalist wallet? Well, first off, you're going to be the type of person that doesn't carry very many cards. Maybe just like a couple debit or credit cards, driver's license, insurance, I don't know, what have you. But something where you don't really carry a lot of cash and don't need the bulk of like a traditional wallet. This is going to be the type of wallet you're going to gravitate to. A lot of these metal, really cool construction wallets. Now again, like I mentioned earlier, one reason why I chose this over, let's say, like the Esker wallet, or replacing even this Dango bifold that I have here is, one, it's going to be just, it's a cool design. Again, it's your flip up. You're going to fan 6 cards here in the middle. You can see this slot right here. Focus in. If your cards are of the non-embossed type, you'll be able to hold 6 in the main body. And I got 6 cards right here, all stacked in. Going just like that. And on this particular model, I opted for the leather +2 card carrier, which you'll be able to take 1 or 2 additional cards, pop it into the back, and then also a little strap here for some cash or what have you. You can also get a version where instead of the leather card holder, you can opt for a metal money clip. Now let's say you buy one. Let's say I wanted to switch to the money clip. I actually have the ability to take this card holder off and I can put the money clip on. So it's a little modular in that sense, but typically you're probably just going to choose one or the other. So I was trying to figure out how this thing actually works, being that other wallets of this type where they kind of fan up, typically there are no sliding plates. For instance, it's like a trigger of some kind, but you can kind of see where when you slide it up, there is this little arm right here, and I can kind of see when you push up, the arm also pushes up, and it's going to push your cards up in a very progressive motion, and it's going to be closest cards to you going to be lower. Your rearmost cards are going to fan up the most. Now on this particular wallet, I would say the first 2 cards don't fan out too much, so I would probably reserve those cards for maybe like IDs or cards that you don't necessarily need to pull out as often, and I would save your higher used cards that you take out the most in the back. Now my first impressions of this wallet is I just love the feel of it. It's kind of an addictive. Groove has a 94-year warranty, so basically lifetime, because they are very confident in their products. And I would say I would be careful in some situations. I think if you were to get sand or anything in it, that would probably gum this up a little bit. I don't know if there are immediate instructions on how to deconstruct this and maybe clean it, but I could see small particles and debris being a possible issue that can complicate the mechanics of this. Feels really good in hand, feels premium, feels solid. You can actually see in the construction on the holding plate, you can kind of see the mill marks of how they probably milled this piece out with the solid piece of billet aluminum. So how do the cards actually hold in? there's going to be this tab right here that actually moves out to allow you to take your cards out, and then when you close it, the tab actually springs back to hold the cards in. And I'm curious if I would be able to forcibly eject these cards onto the floor with enough force. So, and let's just do a simple realistic test. So I got 6 cards in here. Now I can kind of hear that sliding plate maybe move a little bit. And again, when you slide the plate, it moves this little spring tab. So, but as it is, 6 cards, not coming out. Again, this is probably as much force as you're going to exert on something like this in a real world application. If you were going to maybe drop it on the floor, which maybe I'll go find something, some carpet to do it on. I'm not going to just throw it on my concrete floor, but I would say for the most part, like, they are pretty secure. Now I will say I was firmly holding on the sliding plate to do that, to make sure that the plate and the tab didn't move open. So with these firmly grabbed, I would say those are not coming out. Now, I would say if you were to not hold on to that plate, there you go. You could definitely pop it open. I would say in a really rare circumstance, but it is possible. They didn't fly out, probably again due to this spring-loaded tab kind of keeping some friction on there, but I was kind of able to eject those cards some. So I would say maybe even in a particular drop test, these cards could probably eject. Again, probably a rare circumstance. Okay, so what are you gonna get with your wallet? So as we did the unboxing, you're gonna get a nice little tin. Inside the tin, you're gonna get this little sticker. You can see that right there. And what that is if you just have slippery fingers, I guess, and you're not able to push up on this plate, you can actually put a sticker on here that gives you a little bit of texture and grip. I've even seen some people put like the mag back on these, I think, so that they can stick it to their phone. But this is going to be a pocket carry for me. That's generally what I do. And I can manipulate this just fine with my thumb, and then even moving to my fingers up and down. So for me, I'll keep the sticker off. Plenty of grip for me. But yeah, overall, I'm happy with the construction of this wallet. Look forward to do a long-term review. We'll actually be going international on a trip, and so I can kind of come back and share my experiences. It's going to be maybe a little bit gritty and dirty where I'm going, so it'll be a good test for this wallet to see if I made a good purchase decision. So if you have any questions about this wallet, definitely let me know in the comments. I try to answer 100% of your questions. There may be details or things or ideas that I just missed. I do that a lot. So if you have any questions, definitely let me know. If you made it this far, thanks for watching, and we'll see you guys next time.